Excuse me, full-time warehouse associate assistant. Can you please give me the Sprite I left over there, please? I'm sorry, Justin. I'm sorry,
That's
man.
crazy.
We're gonna start 2024 off with a good old sip of misogyny. You know what I'm saying? Don't you just love misogyny?
No.
Oh man, a girl giving a man a drink. Ain't that crazy?
Man, it's misogynistic as it gets.
Man, this is so.
It's as misogynistic as it gets.
Your girl just flipped me off, man.
Ah, man, it's crazy. You probably earned this shit.
I probably did, man.
It's as misogynistic as it gets.
Welcome to 2024, guys, where women can't give a man a drink.
Yeah, 2024.
You gotta buy the girl a drink. And I'm here to tell you guys,
all have drinks.
Fuck them. But in all seriousness, everybody take a drink, man. Oh. To the first episode of 2024, and yeah. Welcome back to episode 31 of the Burchalations podcast. We are your hosts, the Burch Bros, and every episode not even every episode. This episode and coming forward, we are going to be telling you why men lie. That's basically one of the biggest purposes of this whole podcast, man.
It's one of my biggest purposes is to show people in the world why men lie.
Hell yeah, man. And while you're at it, make sure you follow us on social media, man. Follow the guests that we got going on, man. Everything will be in the link down below. Sooner or later, we will be going to audio as well. So, you're going to be following us on Spotify, all the good stuff, so you can relive all the bullshit that we go through. That way, you don't have to watch it at your job and get fired because, apparently we hate women, Justin. But, anyways, let's just get through our guests, man. We got a lot of shit to cover, bro. I'm feeling pretty hyped about this one. They say that they're nervous, but I
think they'll be fine.
Yeah, I think they'll be fine. Nah, they're cooked. But anyway, welcome, Destiny. That is your full name, right? Like actual. Yes. Some people probably abbreviate or like Des or whatever. I
don't like when people do that. My mom does that, but no one else does it.
All right, I'll call you Destiny. All right, and then we got Haley, motherfucker. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good. Now here we're gonna start off like this. All right, let them know who you are. Where you're from, body count.
Social security number.
Social security number.
Okay.
Routing number, all that good stuff. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, go.
My name's Destiny. I'm from Cookville, and my body count's 3.
I was playing about the body.
Yeah. We were just playing.
But hey, nowadays, we're 2024. 3 is like the Virgin Mary nowadays. So
God, it is.
Keep it up, man. Keep it up.
My name's Haley. I'm originally from Macon County, but I live in Cookville.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm already going to get shit so much.
No, you're not. You'll be fine.
Body count 0.
First Macon County girl we've had.
Woo!
I'm pretty sure.
Body count 0?
No.
Oh, shit.
Hey, I got to be truthful. 2024, right?
Yeah.
Did you say 0?
I said 0, but it's 4.
Okay.
It's 4.
You don't have to say your number.
You don't have to say
no,
it's
cool.
joke.
I don't care.
You don't have to say your number.
The world already knows.
What the fuck?
Okay, you don't have to say the number. Golly. Okay.
We got to do sound effects, guys. 2024.
Yeah, new year, new sound effects, baby. All right.
This episode going to hell.
And I know that you guys brought some questions with you. So if one of you would like to ask one of your questions real quick, and, we can just go ahead and get started.
Yeah, this is a different podcast now. Yeah, they ask us the questions.
No, we're still asking questions too now.
But this is okay.
Okay. All right. Do you think being drunk is a valid excuse for someone cheating on their partner?
No. Here's why. Because we're smart enough to know what we're doing. All right, and I think, especially as a lady, I'm like, man, if you're drunk and you're having sex with a man, and because I'm gonna be hilarious real quickly. I'm gonna be fucking hilarious. Okay, all right. Imagine your girl is having sex with another man, right?
Crazy,
right?
Got it,
right? And while they're having sex, it slips out, right?
Okay.
And she knowingly puts it back in.
I mean, it happens to me.
All right. So, All right, so with that logic, man, I think they know what they're doing. At
You
that
know, like
point.
sometimes, you just pound town. It's just like, oh, snap. Slips out.
Yeah, and then
Usually the girl is like, grabs it and just.
Quick question. I want to interject on that. Do you think that's the girl's responsibility
No.
to put it back in?
No.
I mean, when it slips out, I need a minute because that shit gets sensitive.
Exactly.
But
so
you should
do
put it back in, though. It's not our responsibility.
Well, I mean, I need a second, right? Like when it slips out, it tickles a little bit.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I got like, oh shit, like, hold on, I need a minute. Nah, she.
So you take your minute and then you put it back.
Put it back in.
I try to take a minute, and usually the girl's the one to grab it.
As I was saying,
I've done with some crazy motherfuckers.
I was gonna say, man, you know what, man? It's not even the fact that they slipped it out, put it back in, let that man finish on either her chest or her back or
In
hell,
her
even
mouth.
inside her. But you know, man, even the beginning, man,
On her hair.
it's like if you even entertain that, man, let me tell you something. That's what it is, okay? It's game. All right, it's game over, okay? Listen.
I'm not used to these sound effects yet.
Listen.
I'm about to cry, man.
Listen, man. I'm not telling people to control their girl, but what I am telling people is control their own fucking life, okay? Because I've heard girls before. Dave said he drove me to cheat. No one can drive you to cheat, okay? Either A, you want to cheat or not, okay? Now,
they try to look like the victim.
exactly,
Bullshit.
exactly, and that's where that's another reason why our society is fucked up is because we have so many people try to claim victimhood. I guess you could say because they see how victimhood is being rewarded nowadays. If that shit wasn't really getting rewarded, then no one would really try to be a victim.
Man, God forbid you try to take shit, do shit by yourself or like try to take care of it on your own. Right?
Man, for real, man. God forbid, man. If,
no excuses.
God forbid if Single Justice just said hey to a girl and guess what, man? She can just claim that I harassed her. I'm like, bro, what the hell? I just said hi. Most guys be like, hey, bitch, and guess what? They be suffering no consequences. But there's people
they want to gargle their meat, man.
Exactly, man. And you be ready to break your fucking neck.
Hey, man, you can gargle my meat, but after that, hit the road, Jack. The bullshit, man. No, wait, I got a quick question before we go on to the next question real quick. Justin, when the hell did you get another ring, man?
When the hell did I get another ring?
When did you get another ring, man?
I got this ring for Christmas, actually.
Does that have your initials on it?
Yes, it does.
I also have something to say.
It has my initials from your...
You bought that?
From your assistant.
Who gave this motherfucker a raise, man? What the fuck is going on?
Okay.
Somebody getting fired. You know what? Answer another question, man. We'll deal with this at the
Yeah,
intermission.
you said
I have something to say
You
about
also
that.
said you had a question before we started in.
Oh, no, that was the question.
But I have something to say about the whole question I asked.
What's
Yeah,
good?
go. What's
Like,
good?
there's some people that'll be like, I was drunk, I'm sorry, that's why I did it. And then there's other people that'll be like, when I'm drunk or intoxicated, I would want to be with the person I'm with, not someone random. I would, even if they're not there, I would be texting them, calling them. If your girl is not texting you or calling you when she's drunk, there's something wrong. She's not your girl. She's with someone else.
Yeah, when you're drunk, you want your person.
And she's taking 20 BBCs up her fucking butthole.
Bumhole.
Like you're fucking cooked, my nigga.
Yeah, you're cooked.
You're cooked.
Imagine like 20 people, right, in this living room. Be like, damn, that's a lot of people in this motherfucker. All them niggas.
Yeah.
Going your girl's butt cheeks. Disgusting. And they say body count don't matter.
Okay, wait. Speaking of body count, we have questions. Damn. Okay, so
I'm hot.
Oh my god.
Okay, so speaking of body counts, what do y'all consider a high body count for a girl?
Or for anyone. For anyone.
Oh man.
All right.
We're not doing...
I got this. I think my answer is pretty valid for all genders
Okay.
for all 328 genders. Right? You know, it's 2024, right? You know,
Yeah, it's 2024. You know,
man.
it's the year of the snowflake. We're not getting canceled over this bullshit.
Hell no, man. We gotta get paid now.
Damn right.
When you say body count, I think we call the JJ, we usually call it a pussy, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what else is a pussy? A pussy cat. And I think all cats have 9 lives, man.
Okay.
You got 9 chances to lock a motherfucker down, man.
Okay.
If you don't do it after 9, man, I'm sorry. Like, that's just dead. You need to go ask God for a redo, for a refund.
So 9.
9.
For women.
For women.
What about men?
After, I think it depends on your age.
Okay.
So our
I think
age.
it's completely a whole different
Our-
story for men.
How old are y'all?
I'm 20.
I'm 18.
20. All right, so let's say around 18 to 20 years old, right? 18 to 24 for a man. If you have any more than 15, I think you need to go get your shit checked.
Oh,
I think
for sure.
I think it's all right.
I think it's-
from 18 because like you got to think about 18. Like you just started, like you
You
just
It's
just
different
started
for
life.
both.
You
You
just
just
started
started-
your adult
Yeah, no,
life.
it's for both.
It's definitely different for both.
you just started fucking. Like what's going
It's
on?
a different standard for both. I mean, it's not really sexist to say if it's a different standard.
I feel like it should be the same for everybody.
Well, it's not.
Well,
How
I
you
hate-
feel and what's
I
real
hate
is two
to
different
tell
things.
you- well, I hate to break it to you, but like,
How you feel and what's real is two way different things.
yeah.
Hell, all men should be able to get inside the club for free, but guess what? It doesn't happen.
Guess what? Guess who's
And that's
in the
literally,
club for
and that's
free?
an example of sexism right there. But guess what? No woman complain about that. No woman stand up and say, "Hey, you should let these men in for free." No one literally does that because guess what? It benefits them. Only women have a problem with double standards that don't benefit them, and literally 99% of double standards they literally benefit women. Hell, sexism altogether most of the time literally benefits only women. I can't think of an example where sexism benefits men.
I only got
minus that we can have sex with a lot of girls and we won't be shamed by society for it.
Actually, there's only one right that a man has that a woman doesn't have.
We can take our shirts off in public.
Take your shirts off in public, baby.
Take it off
at the
in
bar.
line-
At the bar.
But actually, and we can't do that bullshit now, especially at Cahoots. They want to see girls take their
Y'all
shirts
ain't get
off.
me in trouble.
They do it at Revolver.
Well, Revolver's chill.
Yeah, but
No,
still,
Cahoots is,
it's stupid.
Yeah, no,
Shout out to
there's-
Revolver.
There's two
Shout out to
different
Revolver,
vibes.
man.
Shout
Don't-
out.
Listen,
Don't
listen.
take your shirt off.
Real quick, Revolver, man. Don't be afraid to work with us, man. It's 2024.
Hell yeah,
Let's
man.
get paid out here, man.
Yeah, man. Let's go ahead and make some magic.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
I'm gonna DM. I'm gonna send that clip to him. Send it to her Instagram. Be like, yo, what y'all want to do? Get some business.
That's funny.
What y'all got for us?
You know,
No,
I'm gonna
no,
ask
no.
I'm gonna ask a quick question that way that you guys can think about your next question as well. I've asked this to a couple of guys on this podcast, and I've asked this to different girls on this podcast. I think this is actually our first ever viral podcast clip question. You probably know what it is. Okay, which guys from which city in Tennessee has the most red flag guys?
Lebanon.
Lebanon.
Yeah, y'all ain't feeling Lebanon, are y'all?
Nope.
Shit, man.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I have a few people that I really like in London, but there's just like 2 or
It's
3
not
people.
all of you. It's not
It's
all of
just-
you.
It
It makes me wanna-
definitely doesn't outweigh the bad.
No.
No.
Yeah, so, all right. So what about green flags?
Nowhere.
Y'all just want to throw like fuck Tennessee, huh? Y'all
Yeah.
might want to go somewhere else. Huh? Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, I heard Franklin's out there. You know, I heard them guys got money.
I don't think I'm.
You ain't fucking
I've
with
never explored that far.
Definitely not Cookville. They're not green flags. No one from Cookville. My bad. I'm from Cookville, but is a green flag.
Yeah, no one from Macon County
Okay.
for sure.
it. Okay.
Sounds personal.
Just a bunch of yee boys.
I'm so cooked.
Yeah,
Okay.
these comments coming for y'all, man.
I'm so
gonna
cooked.
tag y'all. I'm gonna tag y'all in them too. Y'all can get DMs. Y'all cook. Y'all cook.
Oh wait,
Love y'all Macon County people.
or Monterey.
What?
Oh,
Monterey.
That's bad.
It's a
That's
different
bad.
city.
It's bad.
It's a
Monterey.
city near Cookville.
Those men don't talk to me.
Know about
It's a city near Cookville.
Yeah, I don't even know about that.
Do your research.
You know a few people from there.
You don't do research.
I don't.
You don't read.
I don't. don't read. I don't.
No, you don't. Those are some funny answers. Those are some funny answers. You might get cooked about that.
Probably will.
You'll probably get cooked about it.
Man.
They gonna shame your ass.
I have a question for y'all. What do y'all think women have to go through whole phases to be a good wife?
No.
Why y'all think it's so, I guess, glorified nowadays with the whole hookup culture going on? And is it just the way it is?
May I answer?
Yeah.
I think the reason why it's so glorified is because in 2024, I can't say 2023 anymore, but in 2024, we've prioritized how women feel instead of what's real. This is another example why we as men, we lie to women. It's because you guys, honestly, I mean, I'm going to keep it real. You guys can't handle the truth, okay? Because when we tell you the truth, you know what's going to happen? It's going to get punished for it. And we know that. So that's why a lot of men lie, because we know that the truth is going to get punished. What?
I would much rather know the truth and
Than
go
be
through
lied to.
whatever.
Well, you might be an exception, but unfortunately for you,
we got
the exception doesn't really make the rule now, does it?
We got a lot of exceptions on this podcast.
There's been plenty of times in my life, heck, there have been plenty of times this week where whenever I speak the truth, not my truth, not someone else's truth, the truth, it's been punished. And I can feel like a shift, and it doesn't really benefit me. So it's like, why would I continue to do that if history has shown that I don't benefit from telling the truth? And I was talking to him about it earlier. I've told the truth so much, and I've been demonized for telling the truth. I told him, you know, man, I'm just going to start lying in 2024. That's exactly why I told him, because it's like if I keep doing the same thing expecting a different result, that's literally insanity. So why would I keep doing that to myself? Because I'm literally just hurting myself at that point.
Yeah. What is one thing women should never do? I got one.
Be promiscuous.
Like on what part? Like
Just
anything?
in general. I got one. Don't cry on camera.
I'm not.
Nah, y'all girls that cry on camera the whole time, man. You gotta think about it. A girl gotta turn on her phone, go on Snapchat,
Snapchat.
Go
Be
to
like,
the
hit
video.
record,
Snapchat or TikTok. No. Here's what they do, man.
and then she gotta look at it. She gotta look at it again and be like, "Yeah, I was
Make
fired."
sure she's good.
Because they're looking for help.
They're not looking. Wait, what? Say again.
Because they're looking for help.
They're not looking for.
Why
my
do you think
money.
these single mothers,
looking
these
for
lone,
attention.
They're looking for attention because
man? Why do you think these single mothers, these lonely ass women, these women who just going through some smallest shit? Hell, but these girls can literally run over a fucking acorn and they'll start crying on their Snapchat story, and it's freaking hilarious. Because I was like, dang, bro, you really need help that bad? It's like,
But like,
what
how
the fuck?
can you,
And we're taught to be emotionally intelligent. It's like,
how can
what
y'all
the fuck?
Like, how can y'all cry on like record yourself crying? I could never see myself.
Do you know what happens, man, if a man does that? He's going to get turned into a fucking meme.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Fucking Tyrese, Will Smith,
Michael Jordan,
Kanye. It's happened to everybody.
crazy. But when a girl does it, we in the comments
We cater to how she feels.
we in the comments like, it's okay, girl.
Be strong,
Be
girl.
strong.
You're great just the way you are with this fucking bullshit. And I'm like, a fat bitch can literally be fucking crying because she's fat and she's not doing anything to solve her issue. And we would cater to her feelings and be like, oh no, everything is fine. You're doing great. You're beautiful just the way you are. Well, that's a fucking lie.
Like, girl,
Okay, so
you-
then don't say it.
Say the
What?
truth. Say the truth.
That
Say
is the truth.
That is the truth.
No.
We would get demonized for saying the truth. Hell, our first episode with this equipment, we literally said this: bigger women aren't as desirable to most men. We literally said that. That's literally the words that we said. We caught such an uproar for that, and that's literally the fucking truth. We're telling you what men would want. We're telling you what we just told you something that men do not want.
Some fat chick.
And we got demonized
Some
for
fat chick. It went everywhere. And it was so crazy that like a fat chick who probably is still fat went up to Justin in person and started crying to this motherfucker because of what we sell on that podcast.
Getting hurt by words, then you really need to get your shit together. I'm just keeping it real.
I'm like, let me tell you something, girl.
And I ain't trying to argue with her because I don't like arguing with women, me personally.
I feel like
it's going to bring me down to their level.
I feel like if a guy argues with a girl,
women don't respect men who are on their level anymore. I'm just keeping it real.
I feel like if a guy argues with a girl, you've already lost.
Yeah.
You just gotta let her talk, man.
Hell, man, women want men who are more
let
capable
us
than them.
talk, but then like we want to hear your side of the story too.
No, you don't.
Yes,
no,
we
you
do.
don't.
I just went through
A lot of women listen to respond and not listen to.
We
understand.
just went through it a few hours ago.
It depends on the situation, but in most cases, women want to hear the other side of the story.
After they speak, yeah.
Okay.
But
We're
they
still
listen,
hearing the
but they
story,
listen to
though.
respond. You guys don't listen to understand.
Y'all hear the story, you don't listen to it.
Hearing and listening are two different things.
Most women just hear it. There's some that will actually listen to it.
You're arguing. You're making an argument for the exception to the rule.
Girls will literally.
That's statistically insignificant.
Women will literally take.
Yeah.
Women will literally take another woman's side in an argument and not know the argument at all.
Because it's because they're not independent thinkers. They're group thinkers.
This is the realest shit I've said.
They're natural born followers.
This is the realest shit I've said.
Please
all
say it because you said
2024,
earlier.
man.
This is the most fire shit that you said all year long.
man. Women will choose women over right every single time. A guy could be right. He can have the facts all day long. But if there's a woman in that motherfucker, she going to back up that woman because, you know, you girl, blah, 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 all that fuck shit, right?
It's called empowerment, aka delusion, because they don't know what. Because they half the time they don't even know what the fuck they talking about.
A girl could be. I could be arguing. I could be talking to a fat chick. We could be getting into it about why you're like, girl, you're gonna have heart disease in 3 days if you don't go to Planet Fitness right now, right? And then you can have another girl that is in shape. Get on the fat girl side. Be like, it's okay, girl. Love your curves. What?
They sabotage themselves whether they like her or not. Because I'll tell you.
That's what you gonna sound like on that treadmill or on that deathbed.
Look, Parker. And I'll tell you this. A lot of women, they like to sabotage themselves. Let me explain a little bit. It's not just the fact that single women keep each other single, but it's also the fact that they're all chasing the same man, whether they know it or not. So, and whenever they do that, listen, Parker.
Second time he has choked.
Listen.
No, none of us can read that.
They're small. Get it together. But listen. Here's what I'm saying though. It's not the fact that it's not the only fact that single women keep each other single, but they're all chasing the same men at the same time. So they're going to do whatever they can to disqualify the competition from anything serious, so they can have that man for themselves. I've seen girls literally fucking in friendships over a man. You see the shit literally every fucking day.
In friendships over the same man.
Yes.
Oh,
Because,
that's wild.
It's the truth. Because like it or not, all women are chasing a small percent of men. They're all chasing the same small percent of men.
I don't care.
Because all of your interests are the same. You're all looking for the same things. Looking for security. You're looking for height. You're looking for protection, provisioning.
Sex appeal.
Sex appeal. You're looking for safety. Freaking, you're looking to be loved, obviously. But I mean,
He could be. We all know that one asshole who's probably over 6'5", probably tatted. You know, got it all. He could be a complete asshole, but if he keeps getting sex, man, you think he gonna change the way he acting?
nope.
No, man. Y'all girls better stop giving these guys some play and start giving the little good guys some head, man. Give these guys some good. You know, these guys work hard out here, man.
But that's the only thing some men want. Why would we do that if we don't know that they're gonna be there?
Well,
What?
I mean, all you've done is mess with the bad. Well, not you personally, but all y'all girls have done is mess with the bad guy. So, of course, y'all gonna think he gonna leave. Get with a good guy for a second. You might get something.
Yeah, and let me tell you something else. If you start rewarding good men women as a whole, if they start rewarding good men for being good men, you would have a whole lot more good men. But guess what? We see the assholes get rewarded before the good man, and now the good man, if he goes to that woman, he's stuck with a more battered, that he's dealing with a worse version of that woman, I guess you could say. So basically it's like him, for example. If he bought a PS5, right? And he rubbed that PS5 and shit for years, and he gave it to me, and I gave him $500 for that PS5, which is the original price for a new PS5. If I paid $500 for that PS4, that's been rubbed in shit.
PS5.
PS5. All of you guys would look at me like I'm crazy because I invested in something that ruined its value over the things that it went through. And only a dumb man would even put himself through that.
What kind of car do you drive?
I don't know if I should say.
It's a serious question.
I drive.
Well, how about this? How about this? But give us a random car.
Yeah, give me a random car.
Nissan. So
Okay, we'll take a Nissan Altima. Right? Some bullshit, man. Now, let's say a Nissan Altima, like your average Nissan costs, a brand new Nissan Altima costs, let's give it
Like
25K.
I was gonna say
25K, right? $25,000. Now, let's take that same Nissan Altima and let's put 150,000 miles on it, 2 owners. You're going to a used dealership, and you're going to be the potential third owner, but they're looking at you.
If you look at the Carfax,
and you look at the Carfax and everything,
you see
and
all the shopping, you see all the auto repair history, you see the accident history,
long as shit. But they're asking for you to pay $25,000, the same price for a brand new Nissan Altima. Would you feel some type of way about that?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
Now let me tell you something.
All right, just go for it.
That's exactly how men feel about women with a past.
Like with a past how? Like
Okay, so so I got a question. Would you be concerned with your man's future if you were looking for a protector or a provider? If you were looking for, more security, would you be concerned with a man's future as a woman? If you were trying to seek that man long term, would you be concerned with his future?
yeah.
I think that's pretty fair, right? That's pretty fair that a woman should be concerned with their future.
Of course, right?
Well, guess what? Well, you guys care about a man's future. We care about a woman's past.
Why? Why the past?
Because we know what trauma does to women compared to what it does to men. Trauma, it destroys women, but it builds men. Masculinity is built, but femininity is preserved.
Yeah.
For a man.
That's why a father, he has more eyes on his daughter than he would for his son, because no one wants to see their little girl go through shit, because she tends to lose her femininity whenever she puts herself through a lot of shit. I've seen it happen with my own eyes with a lot of women. I've seen them be the sweetest sweethearts, and then they just get with one dumb motherfucker, and they put themselves through a whole lot of shit with that motherfucker, and then they become a whole different person. And it's like, no man, he wants to
hoping
no man wants to know that he has a different version other than the best. We don't want that. If we're investing long term with this woman, if we're planning on giving this woman our last name, we're going to be real careful with who we choose.
That's why men you see maybe in the bar, a nightclub, or these other places where you tend to maybe not find love most of the time. Men are looking for a very short-term release. So they ain't going to give a shit who they get with because it's short-term. But if you're thinking of something long-term, whether you're looking at a guy outside the bar or you meet a guy in the bar, but you want to get to know him outside the bar. Because whether y'all know, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but the guys, the people in the bar are a completely different person outside the bar.
Yep.
Just letting you know.
Yeah.
So if you really want to get to know a guy in, let's say, cahoots, take him outside of the bar. Go get a coffee or some shit. You just go out, and also shows effort.
Yeah.
Nowadays, the more women I talk to, men and women, they usually just want to see effort nowadays because it seems as if there is no effort now in the relationships.
It's usually one-sided.
I've seen Mexicans working on concrete. The concrete lasts longer than relationships nowadays. And
that was the bar. But I want that piggyback on that question you asked me. Why do we care so much about a woman's past? Because usually most of the time, a woman's past makes her who she is.
So why not also think about the future though? Like, why do y'all not look at the future?
Because okay, so let's say we're not looking for the same things you are. You guys are looking for that security and provisioning. We're not.
I'm not looking at you to pay all my bills. You're looking at us to pay the motherfuckers.
If we ain't got no future, we can't pay no woman's bills.
If we ain't got no future, y'all ain't looking at us. It's like, I'm not looking at you to pay the bills, right? You're looking at me to pay for most, if not All of them if you can. Now, of course, we're in a different economy, and that's why I think we're in this whole big old predicament, whatever that word is.
It's a big word for Elmo.
I know, man. Trying to sound smart. Got to get my IQ up. But when the economy changes, the family structure changes. And now we're in an economy that's such shit right now that both parents have to work. And when the woman has to work, do you think it takes a little bit of a masculine trait to get out there and make some money? Would you say?
I'm going to say yes because my mom works full time. So does my dad.
Okay.
So, and my mom is the one to complain about the bills because all of her money is going to that. She has no extra money. Neither does my dad. Like, they're both putting in for it, but the way things are now, like the prices of everything, I feel like both parents have to work, or the dad has to have a job that's paying $40 an hour.
He got to be balling like that,
yeah.
Right? It's almost as if, like, the average guys out here aren't getting the respect that they deserve. Like, when I look at blue-collar guys and stuff like that, because I'm up in there, I know a bunch of guys that do construction, police officers, welding, all this stuff. They're not getting the appreciation that their fathers or their grandfathers were back in the day. No. Simply because the economy was different.
Yeah.
Now, unless these guys are like getting paid $50 an hour, which in my opinion, in the future, these guys are going to be ending up making so much money because in 10 years, everything's going to be so advanced and all this crazy stuff to the point now it's like, oh shit, we can't replace a welder. We can't put a robot on the freaking crane and whatnot. You're going to need hardworking men for it. And whether people like it or not, this stuff's dying out. So, they just don't get appreciated as much. But back to the, women working, it takes a masculine trait to get out there and work. And in my opinion, a woman is supposed to be feminine and all that good stuff. So
I'll add on to what you just said. It takes a masculine trait to work, but it takes even more masculine traits to succeed in the field.
Yeah, that's true. And nowadays,
being assertive, not taking no for an answer, willing to put in extra time and hard work, those are masculine traits.
And nowadays, you see women prioritizing careers than family.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's a big old shift.
Yeah, and just like how you guys want masculine men, we don't want masculine women just as much. And if a guy tells you that he wants a masculine woman, either A, he's lying, is trying to get some ass, or B, he's not really a man who's trying to lead his woman. He's trying to be led, and that usually never works because the woman is usually going to resent him at some point because there's always a time limit with men who are being taken care of by women. But back to what I was saying before he switched up the subject while I was talking about while I was talking about females' past is so important. I was talking about self-love and self-discipline. I want to know, well, this is how most guys think. We want to know, if the men before us, how they treat you and how you responded to it. Because either A guy's going to think like this, damn, she's been through some shit. I think I just need to not do those things. Or B, they're going to think to themselves, hey, you know what? I should do worse because here's why. Because these guys who are out here winning with all these women, they're thinking in their heads, hey, if the ex did all that shit and he still got rewarded for it, why the fuck would I switch up the recipe? I mean, she's already shown what she's like, what she likes, okay? Because I'm just going to say this. This might be a little bit controversial.
Say that shit, man.
Okay.
It's 2024.
Okay. All right. The only reason why a woman would stay with a man who treats her like shit is because that she thinks that she is shit.
That's facts. Every girl that has came up to me talking some shit about a guy or just talking about a guy in general, that guy has been straight up asshole. That's just how he carries himself every time. Not once do I hear about a guy that is worth a damn or is doing some good in his career or all that good stuff. It's always the guys that just do this bullshit.
Because that's what those good men, they don't get remembered as much.
They're not in their head.
Exactly, they're not in their head. That's why they don't win with the woman because it's because those assholes know if you get in a woman's head
The camera. Yeah.
What about?
I wasn't pointing at her. I was pointing at the camera.
What
Be
about?
like, all y'all bitches. Out
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I was gonna say. If listen, I'm about to put some game on some men. If you can get inside of a woman's head, you have that woman for as long as you want, and that's just keeping it real. Because if you could win her head over, you win that woman. The way her body is going to be easy.
Women are emotional creatures, man.
And they're going to react off their emotions. They act like they don't know what they're doing, but they know exactly what they're doing. That's why it's so hard for me nowadays to hear all that boo-hoo and bullshit when they know exactly the situation that they get into. I mean, I'm just going to keep it a stack. They sound retarded. You might need to bleep that out, but I really don't give a damn. I mean, I really don't give a damn because let me tell you something. If I was to go up to a girl and complain about all the bullshit I gone through, she's going to be thinking, "Why the fuck you telling me this? It's your fucking fault." So I think that we should just tell them the same thing because I mean, if I tell them that, no one's really going. I'm going to say this: no one owes you understanding for your poor decisions. If you continue to make poor choices, do stupid shit, engage with stupid people, put yourself in a certain light, everyone has a right to judge you. And
I mean,
you don't really deserve to be sympathized over. I mean,
you know what you're doing.
Exactly, you know exactly what you're doing. So why the fuck would I try to understand your inadequate actions? I mean, I'm just going to keep it a buck because let's say, all right, if I was a man and I was to walk in the most dangerous part of town with $1 million of inside duffel bags in my hand.
O Block.
Exactly. If I was to walk inside O Block with $1 million in my hand and duffel bags and I got robbed, y'all guys would be like, Justin, why the fuck would you do that?
Why would you
do
there?
that? Why would you walk inside?
What was you thinking?
Why would you walk
the O Block?
inside the most dangerous part of Chicago with $1 million in your hands? All right, you guys would thought that I was doing something stupid, which I was.
Y'all ain't gonna try to get the money back.
Y'all want to try to understand me. Y'all guys want to try to help me out. You guys would just be like, Justin, why did you do that?
OTF, man.
So I think that we should do the same thing. I mean, if we're being completely honest, and I might get bagged for it, but I really don't give a damn because let me tell you something. We tried that soft approach, and do you know what you guys do? You guys go back to those same men. So we need to do some good old fashioned truth telling.
What if? Okay, most women don't know the situation.
What?
Wait, say that again.
What?
Most women don't know the situation they're getting in until after or when they're in it.
You as a woman should know early on if a man is living his own life correctly. And aren't you guys the ones that always say that women are smarter than men? If women are smarter than men, then how come that they keep getting themselves... Let me tell you something. If women are smarter than men...
Slow your roll.
If women are smarter than men, then how come that they keep putting themselves in these situations like, oh, he told me to do this. He manipulated me into this. But let me tell you something. If a man got himself in some shit with a woman, guess what you would say?
You should have seen it coming.
Exactly. You should have seen it coming.
It's
your fault. So I'm just saying, if women preach equality, why don't we hold women to the same standards as men?
Well, let me ask you: Are y'all all for this equality stuff that's going around, like the feminism? Like,
can you repeat that? Because I was stuck on
she lost complete train of thought, bro.
She was gone on that one.
But what I was asking was, are y'all like for this like feminism stuff that's going on nowadays? Shit.
Attention span is crazy.
I'll say it one more time. But
Are you all for like what's going on?
like with the whole feminism, equality stuff, like how you feel about it?
Like men and women being equal, or
Yes. Like in today's world nowadays, like how you feel? Do you wish it was kind of like how it like back in the day, or like what?
I think it should be how it used to be, and I'm gonna say that for a couple reasons. The work, because the way women struggle to do the work that men do is a problem. I mean, because they never expected to be working as hard as the men do, because everyone expected the men to be working harder and to be paying the bills and to be taking care of everything, except the children. That was the women's job.
Which is
house.
a full-time job, by the way, ladies.
Yes.
I don't see why women think that they could go over there, take care of a child, which is a full-time job, and then go to work at the same time. That shit is tiring.
Props to women for doing that.
Props to single mothers, you know.
I will say this about single mothers. Some women do it to themselves.
That's true. They do.
They do, yeah.
And you know, that might be a little bit controversial, but let me explain. All right. there's a lot of women who out here they've chosen shitty men all their lives. Like they've chosen shitty men all their lives. Their mate selection has been absolute dumpster water, and they sleep with a man knowing that he's not shit, even worse, without protection. And you guys, as women, you guys know what will happen if. Well, you guys know what can happen with unprotected sex. So it's like, why would you even potentially procreate with a man who has shown that he can't lead his own life correctly? Because if he can't lead his own life correctly, how the fuck is he gonna lead you and a kid?
It's crazy, man.
And they be in a lot of women, they be sleeping with men who don't even take care of them. Okay, you want to know the easiest way to make sure that he's gonna take care of your kid? Make sure he takes care of you first.
Yeah.
Because chances are, if he's not taking care of you, he's not gonna take care of what comes out of you.
Most of these guys putting girls through shit, making them broke, all types of shit, not even trying to pay them back or something like that. Give them some reassurance.
Gas money,
and
like
whatnot.
fuck that shit.
You know, I know girls that have gone broke for guys, paid for their trucks, paid for their clothes, hats, all types of shit, and then they just leave the chick. I'm like, bro, how can you do that? I be trying to, hunt, you know what I'm saying? Like, get these kids.
You know what be funny about these same women? They value look. They think that their value is higher because they've had kids. They think that being a single mother is a badge of honor. It's like, bro, it's like, motherfucker, you failed that child. I mean, I'm just keeping it real.
You wanna know why they have to act like that? Like, it's oh my god, this baby's the best thing that happened to me because you stuck with that baby.
Exactly, because they stuck with that little motherfucker. All right, let me tell you something. It's their situation. That's why they act like it's the best thing ever. Okay, they only see a problem with what other women do, not them.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's how a lot of women operate.
And then on the other end of it, being single, I see girls that are friends with other girls that act like being single is an achievement, like a Nobel Peace Prize in life. Like, oh my god, I'm so glad to be single. No, the nigga that you want don't want you.
Okay, so speaking of all this, we've already talked about this.
Oh Lord! All right, you want to speak on it?
I have
on the mic this time.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it. All right, go.
Yeah.
So I think y'all have talked about this, but where women say they choose to be single.
It's a fucking lie.
It's okay.
Okay, most women that I know that choose to be single have gone through something and it has led them to not wanting to trust a man or not being able to trust a man to be with anybody. So they choose not to even try.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, so this is where they got fucked up. It's not that they don't trust men. They don't trust their selection in men.
Okay.
They're scared they're going to choose the wrong motherfucker.
Again. Because that's what their reality speaks.
You don't know what happens behind walls, though. What if you act like a good person, but behind walls?
What I want to get into is
something
really deep.
happens.
Well, that's on the guy. That's on the guy, too. Like, if you, be you, man. Like, don't try to put a facade and shit like that.
But what guys gotta do
boys
nowadays.
won't do that. They're two-faced.
Okay. No. And here's another way. All right, that's ass backwards, because let me tell you why. Guys can't be themselves. You want to know why? Because we have this thing. Because let me tell you something. We have this thing called game. That's not being yourself. That's a skill. Having game is a skill. Approaching women is a skill. So that's not really being yourself. That's having an ability. Talking to women is a skill. That's not being yourself. So you already got to put on a facade in the first place. Hell, women put on a facade every day. They got this thing called makeup, lip injections, freaking silicone titties.
Okay, BBLs. But like, what if
they literally put on a facade every fucking day? But guess what? We don't talk about that.
But what if a woman?
Let's go back. Yeah, okay, what if, let's say, this woman had one relationship and it was with a man who sexually assaulted her, and then she chose not to be with a man after that? Because I think that's a valid reason.
I think that's a completely different story.
But that goes back to y'all saying that women have a choice. It depends on what she goes through.
I think I would be asking is that what was the man like when she met him?
Different. Like we'll say that they put on a face.
I
want to know what brought him to put his hands on her.
Drunk. Say it's drunk. Because we've talked about alcohol and stuff.
I think about this as well.
How long did she stay with him after he was hitting her?
That's a very important detail.
I think you should leave.
That's very important.
Because
most women don't. But they're scared.
What if the woman is scared?
Because what if they leave and then when they're leaving,
911. We got so many different resources to help women.
Now.
911. So it's not an excuse to put yourself through the ringer if you have all these resources that literally benefit women.
Well, some of these women love these men so much that they would not want,
because they in her motherfucking head.
In their head.
Yeah, but they would not want to call the cops on that man to get him in trouble, but they know that that man is doing wrong
because they're in their fucking head. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If you can control, all right. Let me tell you something about women. Okay, all right. If you control how you make a woman feel, she literally giving you power right then and there.
Yeah.
If you have power, if you can control someone's emotions, you literally have power over them.
Let me tell you something. All right. Y'all ever had sex before? Right?
And look,
no.
And one thing that I will say that about this is, we as men, we don't really owe women understanding for the shit that they've gone through.
Because at the end of the day,
I feel like that's true. Unless
at the
you're
end of the
trying
day,
to
no one is owed understanding for any of their decisions.
Because what did it have to do with me, right?
Yeah.
If you're in a relationship with me, but you still are affected by shit that happened before me, it's not up to me to try to fix that shit.
Yeah, it's not your problem.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I, as a person, let's say I'm in a relationship, right? I owe my girl the very best version of me.
Like 100% you.
Yes.
And she owes the 100% the best version of her.
Yeah.
So she's fat, going through shit, unhealthy, mentally and physically. I'm not getting why, and I'm putting myself through the mud to perfect myself and all that stuff. I'm not going for that because, like, I think that's just a thing that you sign for automatically when you get in a relationship with someone. It's like, hey, it's my duty to be the very best version of myself for you and be here for you. So it's just simple as that.
Yeah, and what was I gonna say? Fucking yeah, and anything less is you're not really doing you're not doing right by your partner if you give them anything less.
Oh yeah, I know I was gonna ask. Oh yeah, so sex, right?
Yes.
So we've all, yeah, man. You know, all four of us have, been with the Pound Town, right? It's a wild place,
Went or took. I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, you're right. We've taken girls to Pound Town in our past, right?
Number 3.
Number 3. Yeah, man. Like Thrillville, off the rails.
Yeah,
man.
you motherfucker.
But
I hate you so much.
But what I'm going with is back to the emotional, right? The most vulnerable state that women is in is when she's having sex with a man.
Yeah.
I can tell a girl, I'm going to cheat on you the second you walk out this door while I'm fucking her, right? There's a very high chance that she is going to be aroused
for 3-4 more months after the fact.
But every time she thinks about me cheating on her, she's going to be turned on by the fact
you were having sex.
You was having sex.
Another girl. Her that.
Well, but and I thought me having sex with another girl is just going to be just something that she just is kind of aroused by, and it's a very toxic skill. But I wouldn't recommend it.
Have you tried it?
I'm not saying that shit.
So yes.
And another thing about sex,
I said shit close to it. Be like, I don't know. Like, take these kids. I'll fucking.
And here's another thing about
and now the
sex.
girl wants kids.
Here's another thing about sex here's another reason why a man cares about a woman's past so much when it comes to sex. I'm talking about sex this time. We as men know that the ultimate form of submission from a woman to a man is sex. We know that because what are you telling a man whenever you lay down for him? You're telling him basically this: hey, I think that you're him. You fit my standard.
I don't like that shit.
Hey, you fit my standard.
You get it.
You're that guy. I know that I can potentially bring another you into this world, and I am okay with that. That's basically what you're telling another man whenever you have sex with that man. So, and you know what? And
a woman could potentially die while having a child.
I got a question for you.
That is very true.
Yeah, exactly.
My mom was about.
And my mom almost both died.
Yeah,
so.
I was about to say
sex
the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Thing. Exactly. And I got a question for you as a man. Mm-hmm. Would you care about the number or who? Which one would you care about more?
Like, what do you mean? Like, who I'm?
I have.
Having sex
I
with
haven't
them?
No. Who they had sex with before you? Would you care about the number
or who it was?
Or who it was?
Both.
I think.
But
it's who
if you're asking me to choose, how much?
I think we both agree who it was.
Yeah, I think.
But then again, it also depends on the number, right? If
it's I think. Or okay.
Who'd you fuck?
Okay,
right? Or who'd you get fucked by?
Okay, the number is pretty self-explanatory, but the who. If I was speaking from the who answer, I think that I would want to know like who and what all they did for it because if I know that I'm better than this person and I put in more just to get that than that person did, obviously as a man, I think that we're gonna have a problem with it. If I know that I put in filet mignon work cooking
for
them
to do nothing.
If
we're talking about filet mignon
if I have to give filet mignon quality versus someone who put in bologna sandwich quality,
ramen noodles, nigga,
and they got the same thing, it's like
we're gonna have a problem.
What was the point?
We're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, it's like
hey yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, bro, I'm going to be.
Did you hear that?
It's like me as a man, I'm going to have a fucking problem with it because it's like I shouldn't be busting my ass for the same thing that someone else got for doing
nothing
for doing worse behavior than me.
It's kind of
because it's not fair for me to do everything right and for that motherfucker to do everything wrong. And to get the same result. It's just not fucking fair.
Have you ever been on a sports team before?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you have to work your way like your ass off in order to be in the starting lineup.
Yep.
But then this one person just
walks in and
because
the show.
Like,
because his parents are members of the booster club,
or they got money, or
it's their name.
Like
automatically getting the starting lineup.
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie, all them parents are going to have to get this switch. Have to get the AA12. Pop, pop, pop. I was like, man, fuck y'all motherfuckers, man. You know how hard it took me? You know how long it took me to get this shit? I didn't start linebacker on my football team until senior year. Yeah. But I know motherfuckers that started since freshman year because
their name,
their
money,
their parents, and all that shit. I was like, listen, I don't give a fuck if y'all bought these helmets. That's
my type of shot.
And you as a man, right. And you as a man will be pissed off knowing that you put in more work than someone else to just get the exact same thing after that other person did. And it's like it's not going to mean as much. It's like a trophy. If you busted your whole life for that fucking trophy, and you knew that someone else got that trophy just handed to him by cheating, it's not going to mean the same to you.
No.
Oh no, I'm knocking shit over.
And that's what it's like. I mean, and that's what it's like. Like when you know that, like you're gonna start to feel frustrated inside, and you'll never show it, but you'll start to feel frustrated.
You just feel some type of way, man.
You'll start to feel some type of way, and you feel disrespected. Yeah, and that's the end of the man. If a man that you're with, he starts to feel disrespected, that's the absolute end. If he's worth the damn, if he knows his worth, then that's the end of him.
I've seen disrespect change a man that I never thought could change at all. Like
men literally kill each other based off disrespect.
Now, whenever I'm disrespected, it kind of just like it pushes me to like that edge to be like, I don't do it in a bad way, but I'm definitely playing like Lil Durk, NBA YoungBoy in the car. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going straight to the gym, getting the biggest pump in my life. Overtime at work, all types of shit. I was like, bro, like they gonna respect me.
Yeah, and as a man, it's very hard to take that high road. But as a man who thinks rationally, I think that's my thing. I think pretty rationally when it comes to situations like that. I'm not going to be emotional and throw my whole fucking life away over another man's words. I mean, that's just not me.
Or a bitch, man.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not going to be fighting over no woman either, because I'm not gonna lie, that's what most dudes in these streets they be doing. They be fighting over women. It ain't even over no money or anything. These guys be freaking Tinder dick. They be in their feelings because they girl that they once had, she not fucking with him no more. And I just think it's fucking hilarious. They're doing the shit that women be doing.
Have y'all ever like fought for a man before? Just
like fought over a man?
Honestly.
Like physically or like
Physically, yes.
Can I explain if I say yes?
Yeah, go, yeah.
Okay, yeah. But
like verbally,
no,
physically?
like it was, yeah.
Okay.
It was physical.
Shit. All right, yeah. Tell me about it.
So, this girl, let's say I was friends with this man. I don't normally do relationships with any man. I'm going to say that as like personally. So, I was just friends with him. And we went to the bar. We went to Cotton Eye Joe's.
Shout out to Joe.
And she texted him, and she apparently was not leaving him alone. And he sent a picture of me and another girl sitting in his front seat to her. And she was like, I'm going to pull up to fight this girl. 2 weeks pass by. She's in the parking lot stalking me, basically, to fight me over this man that is just my friend. But I think the way he went about it made it seem like I was more than just his friend.
He liked that shit.
Yeah, no, he wanted the drama.
Yeah.
So
he just wanted to feel wanted. Like Grand Theft Auto.
So
I think he wanted to be respected as the man, not wanted.
I'm also going to say the fact she was from a different state and she drove to Tennessee.
It's fucking crazy.
To find
That's
me.
crazy. No,
Hey, girls be driving hours for the man who they want. Trust me.
Yeah. Like you could tell.
I seen it.
I will give her props because you could tell this girl actually wanted something serious with him, but he was not in the place or the right mind, I guess, or just didn't want something serious with her as a person.
I guess he didn't understand. I guess she didn't really get that message.
No. Until
It's called illusion.
yeah. So I ended up fighting her because she wanted to fight me over the man that I was sitting in his truck. I rode with him to the bar. It was all over that. Just because she wanted him, he didn't explain the whole story.
Well,
So, yeah.
well, they have a saying about reality smacking you in the face.
Man. Well, yeah, hell yeah, man.
But what was I going to say?
Y'all got
Have you
anything?
guys ever taken an ex back and why? If you said yes.
Yes. Right
Wow.
now,
Yes.
actually, in this moment. I'm gonna
Can you explain why?
Yeah, please
oh God.
explain.
Okay.
I know there's like 3 angles on you right now. It's okay.
Yeah, no.
We got
all the
lighting.
pictures on you.
We got good lighting. Oh no, they gonna know who you are. Yeah.
Okay, so basically I don't think I considered it an ex just because I was like emotionally attached to the man. But me and him were basically talking. We'll say that. We were in the talking stage.
No, that's not your ex.
That's not an ex.
Okay, well that's
Let me tell you something. A relationship starts when y'all post each other on Facebook. Where your
I was
whole
posted.
parents.
I was posted,
Okay.
but we were not together. Like officially. So
That's not your ex.
yeah, but
That shit
we
was-
had this conversation.
That
so,
that shit was complicated as fuck.
No, it was very
Y'all just now untangling shit.
yes. So
Good for you.
I think it's a lot better this time than it was last time. I think I have more trust just by the actions he's shown me this time than I did last time.
Okay, that's
But
good.
I still have my guard up somewhat from what happened before
With the same guy, right?
with the same guy,
Okay.
not with
Okay.
everybody.
Okay, good. Please clarify that.
Okay.
Yes.
Like, did we not just talk about
No,
that?
yes, with the same guy.
Like, have we not taught y'all anything on this podcast?
Yeah, with the same
Well,
guy. I think I have
Have
every
y'all not
right to
learned
do that.
shit?
Though.
Okay, good,
Yeah,
yes.
with the same
Thank-
guy, yes, that makes
thank
sense.
goodness.
But if it's with a different guy who's
That's what he thought.
been
I
nothing
know, I
but
know.
good to you, then
Seems
it's like
stressing over there.
I saw him fall back.
Yeah, he's like, no.
No,
Yeah.
thank God. But well, okay, good. Because if he was like kind of like bullshitting at the beginning, but he's actually like, let me stop bullshitting. That's a
Also,
different story.
The
That's
why,
a good sign.
The why is because we had a serious talk about the whole situation. We apologized for both of us being wrong in whatever situation. We talked about how either we were together or we weren't, yada yada. Like, you have to talk about it. The communication in any relationship and anything that your friendships, anything you're gonna fix or
No,
want to
that's
be
good. Usually shit just happens and they don't
yeah,
explain the
communication
shit.
is key, Parker. Communication
key,
is
man.
freaking key. Have you ever made a man pay for the consequences of the man of the past?
No.
Be honest with us.
You can be honest.
I'm gonna say yes.
A lot of girls have done it. It's
I'm gonna
okay.
say yes, but I do not want to get in that conversation because I don't want it out.
Oh man, well that's crazy. Yeah,
It's
don't-
very
that's
personal.
crazy,
No,
yeah.
it's very personal.
You don't want the drama,
Yeah.
Destiny.
No, it's not the drama. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what
It
you're
is-
talking about.
Well,
yeah. And
skip
the reason
that
why,
one.
and the reason why I asked that question is because a lot of women they shoot themselves in the foot whenever they do that. Whenever they pass, whenever they make the good man of the present pay for the shitty man of the past. And I say this as well. You probably remember this quote. It was in a movie called "Why Did I Get Married?" Okay,
such a good title.
Okay,
it's a real movie.
Yeah, it's a real movie. And the actor's
Perry,
and the actor's name was Michael J. White. You know him, right? All right. He had a quote in it, and it really struck me a little bit. He said that you women are so used to losing, you don't realize when you've won.
Yeah, I can say that.
And that's what a lot of women do. Like they're so used to losing, they think that they're going to lose again whenever they receive something good. Because I'm not going to lie, most women, they're not really used to good treatment, and
you'll see it. You'll see it in the next hour up in that bar. The mentality that these girls have, like they just gonna be losing. They be like, I'm gonna be single forever.
Even
blah, blah, blah.
look, even in whole ass relationships, man, they question the good treatment. They be like, like what the hell is this? Like what?
Yeah,
like this doesn't seem right.
I treat a girl good, and she be like,
I've seen this
and it's
on like firsthand occasion when someone has been treated for so long, and a dude is actually treating her right. She's sitting there, and I'm saying this from experience. When someone has come up to me, what do I do? They don't know what to do.
Like we question it. We're like, what?
They don't know.
Well, I have a great idea.
That's how you know you've been cooked up here.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you know your decision making is shit. But listen. Here's a great idea. It's not. Look, it may sound like rocket science. I know, because it's 2024 and women are as complicated as it ever been. Okay.
There we go.
How about this? How about you take the fucking good treatment and run with it? Stupid. Okay, because it's really not that fucking hard. Okay. All right. Listen.
I love these sound effects.
I could go on about that, but I'm really not.
Let me tell you something. Okay. Let me tell you something. If I'm busting my ass, if I'm busting my ass to treat you well, and you're just not accepting, and it's gonna make me think that I'm not doing something right. It's gonna make me want to do the opposite.
Take it from a guy.
Like shit. And he told me this before. You would rather a girl leave you knowing that you treat her like shit than her leave you and not knowing why.
Yeah. I think like that too.
Pretty much. I hate the girl leaving me, and this is from experience. A girl telling me all the bullshit that she's been through and all that stuff, which is a red flag in itself. But at the same time, I'm very understanding to be like, okay, everybody goes through shit, right?
Better than me.
Sometimes people have to know your backstory to understand the way that you are.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we care about. People's past.
In this, like 1 week relationship that I was in, she was telling me all this stuff. I was like, okay, blah, blah, blah. And then when I tried treating her the opposite, like someone good and all that stuff, man, it'd be like a robot malfunction.
She's like, what are you doing?
You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, I'm cooked, bro.
Yeah, man, you cooked, man.
I'm cooked.
You fucking cooked, man. All right.
I'm going to lose my train of thought again.
Yeah, man, you're fucking, and,
oh my God.
These sound effects, man.
Yeah, really, it's like,
I swear, bro, I'm from now on, bro, any girl, not any girl, but with my girl, man, I'm running background checks on her, bro. I'm sorry.
You hear something fucked up, bro?
You're going to talk about our FBI skills.
You want to hear something fucked up, bro? You want to hear something fucked up?
I hire women to do that.
Bro, listen, bro. You want to hear something fucked up, bro? 99% of the time, bro, where I've been nice, I treat her with courtesy, treat her like a good man, man. You try to give her some respect as the woman. Do you know what's happened to me 99% of the time, bro?
Backfire.
I've been fucking blocked. I've been unfollowed. I've been unadded, bro.
Creep.
It's like, bro, I suffered, bro. I took in consequences for being good. It's like, what the fuck? Like, what do you want? And these women, they're so ass backwards. They're walking contradictions, bro.
How you get punished?
They say one thing, but they respond to another. This is why you can't trust a woman's dating advice. I'm just keeping it real. Because they don't even know what the fuck they want anymore. So why the fuck would I listen to them for about what they want? You got to figure out what they respond to.
Remember, just like how this guy says, man, you don't ask a fish to catch a fish.
You ask a fisherman, baby. You're damn right.
You tell it. You let the fisherman teach you how to get the worm and just throw that rod in the water and watch the fish come in, baby. You reel them in.
You're fucking right.
Really, man.
Fucking A, baby.
Fucking A,
That's
baby.
just like the one saying about the horse.
Back to what you said about the background check.
Okay.
I be stalking men's.
I absolutely despise it.
I'm so sorry.
I absolutely despise it. We do it for different reasons than y'all.
Some men have girlfriends and they'll be texting you, I want to be with you. So when you go stalk their Facebook, their mom's Facebook, their dad's Facebook, you can find out who they're with.
I mean, yeah.
You said this in an episode with the 2 Trays. You said, you said,
Trays.
you said, man, why women and men do the things that they do. You were talking about why men and women do the things that they do.
Yeah.
We do it to qualify the woman, and you guys do it to disqualify the man.
No, I think it's just.
Now pay attention. Hold on. Pay attention to what just been said. When you're on a date with someone, y'all been on a date before, right?
Yes.
Now on the date,
Nope.
crazy. Just game over, man. We're cooked. We're cooked up here,
Okay,
man.
do it. Say another, like.
Keep going.
This is bullshit, man. All right, hold on, bro.
I didn't think about that.
Okay, I gotta catch my breath.
He's crying. He's done.
I love how I was so fast with
You
my
said
answer.
yes. I said.
And you was like,
That sounds.
Bro, you actually crying like a bitch. You actually crying like a motherfucker. What's wrong with you, bro? Golly, bro.
Anyways,
Ain't that damn funny, bro?
someone's crying on the podcast.
Bro, ain't that damn
I'm crying on the podcast, man.
Bro, ain't that damn funny, bro?
I didn't. Okay, it's okay.
Hold on a second. All
makes me
right.
feel bad.
Well, I said, so y'all been on dates before, and
Yes. No.
when you're on a date with somebody, you're looking, you're looking at him, and you're looking for certain things, right? You're looking for certain things to be like, ooh, I'm not fucking with him no more.
They ask him, man, where does he work?
Haley, he's talking to you.
I'm, what?
That's one of the main essential questions.
I'm listening.
That's one of the main essential questions that
I'm listening.
That's one of the main essential questions that a woman asks the man. Where do you work?
What you do?
I get an ick if I know where they work, especially this one person.
What?
Why an ick? Why an ick? And you know what?
I mean, they have a job, but like the job that this person has gives me the ick.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Can you please tell me the job?
Yeah.
No, it'd point him out so much.
Okay, I done pointed out.
Dang, man, you guys.
That's who it's about.
She been cooking over here, man.
Dang, man, I know so many.
I know what she's talking about. I know.
It's crazy. It's crazy how
Here,
so
I'll
many.
say it. I'll say it.
It's crazy how so many women be playing freaking
Okay,
FBI.
wait.
It's crazy.
No, I don't want to say it.
Crazy how they.
Okay, I'm just going to say one word.
Okay.
Bugs.
Bugs. Y'all know who she's talking about.
You know who I'm talking about.
You know who she's talking
He's an
about.
exterminator or something?
That means
Make
yes.
a lot. Don't they make a good amount?
How you get ick for having a job?
That's not what I'm saying.
People
I
be
didn't
thinking
get-
selling drugs.
No,
and
no,
they
no.
just-
I didn't get the ick because he
We're so
has a
ass
job.
backwards.
It's just that job, period. I get the ick from. Like, anybody that has that job, I get the ick.
You just don't like bugs or something?
No, I hate bugs.
Well, you're not working there. They are.
But he's killing the bugs. Why are you worried about it?
Yeah, you should love him
I don't know.
more.
I just get
if
the
you hate
ick.
bugs, he's
I just get
killing
the
bugs.
ick.
But if you hate bugs and his job is killing bugs,
Dang,
would
you
you
work
like
around-
him more?
Haley,
Dang, man,
no.
dang.
You're about to get shit on.
Dang, man, don't you work in the store, man?
You finna get TikTok like a
Whoa,
motherfucker.
shut up.
No, time out. You work in a store, right?
No comment.
You're around pickles,
Yes,
right, man? Don't you
yes.
want your man to
Destiny,
open
shut
up
the
pickle
fuck up.
jars?
Who doesn't have a job?
Don't you want your man to open up
I have a
pickle
job.
jars?
I work with my mom in a store
Don't you want your man to open up the pickle jars and shit?
to
No.
open them.
Yeah.
Aren't they supposed to be closed until someone buys them?
Oh my Jesus Christ. Okay, you know what?
Okay,
man?
go back to your question.
I'm tired of you FBI's, man.
Forgot my question. I forgot my question.
What was his question? Because
I-
you said he was talking to me.
No.
Oh, we
About
been
us
finished.
going on a
But
date.
he want you to actually listen to what I was telling y'all about why men and women both act like FBI, even though that women do it more. Okay. We do it to qualify the woman. Meanwhile, the woman does it to disqualify the man.
I don't think so. I think majority of women do it to.
You won't even realize that you're doing it.
No. So most men will not tell you anything about their life.
Because
Like, at all.
because they probably recognize game because the woman loves to talk about herself sometimes. And when a man talks about himself, you know what he gets called? Arrogant, cocky.
But that's why
Got 'em.
most men I know. I mean, most women I know.
Got him.
God Gotcha, bitch.
I didn't say that. But
you make me lose my train of thought every
You'll
time.
be fine. Don't put that on me.
don't-
I don't control your brain.
oh Lord.
Don't do that.
But
Girl, you better be accountable.
most women stalk men to find out more about them because they will not tell them stuff about them.
Don't you dare nod your head. I'll tell you everything. Don't you dare nod your head over there. Yeah, I'll tell you everything. Yeah,
But
okay.
that's what I'm saying. Most men.
See this?
We should give her a mic. We should buy an extra mic.
You can come share mine.
Yeah, you can come sit over here.
The Capri is crazy.
We got her own episode coming one day. We got our own episode coming.
Jesus Christ.
Our next promotion, apparently she got enough money to buy rings and stuff,
Jesus Christ.
That's right. I'm still in character. Hell yeah. We all, welcome to the entertainment business, baby.
Yes, sir. We
Hell
love
yeah.
it.
We love the motherfucker. But anyways, Justin, I know we're
forgot what I was saying.
we're closing in on time though.
I know.
But do y'all have any other questions for us? Anything y'all probably want us to ask?
Did I have it?
How was she?
I know we're kind of
Or did you want to talk about how the women can talk? Wait, what?
Wait, huh?
My bad.
She has it written down. I only had that
Did
one.
you want to
written down.
talk about how the women can do anything a man can do?
Do you believe that?
There's some things
now.
that women can't do that men can do, and there's some things that men
in the workplace.
can't do that women can do.
In the workplace.
It depends on what it is.
In the workplace,
Pushing out babies, we can't do that.
No. In the workplace, because most people, like my brother's job, for example, we'll put it like this: a woman worked at his job and she got fired because the men were looking at her. But the thing is, most women can work in a man's job and do just as good, if not better.
I will say this: I try to avoid women as much as possible at my job.
Especially
Because-
now that you have a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's not even a factor. If I'm being honest, here's the reason why: because we know like there's risk to engaging with women at our job. Because most of the time, we see men who engage with women at their job. Man, they get fake news told about them. All right. Well, shit's the fucking fan because guess what? The woman got her fucking feelings hurt. So it's like, so it's like after that woman's feelings got hurt. I'm not gonna lie, man. You're fucking cooked, man. It's game over.
Do it, man.
But listen.
These damn sound effects.
Okay.
Fucking love that shit.
Most men expect women to not be able to do as much as them.
As
When
much
it
as
From a
we can
physical
do.
standpoint, yes.
When it comes to anything, basically.
Well, from a physical standpoint, yes.
Yes.
And women deep down, they expect that from a man. They want because they're looking for men who are more capable than they are. Because let me tell you something: if you were a man who you're more capable than, you're going more than rather most of the time you're going to just be single. If you're with a man who you're more capable than, all right.
But I just want to point out the fact that most women can do as much as a man does.
Yes.
In any aspect.
Yes.
In some aspects, yes.
Yes.
I think
That's not crazy
just
to
to
say.
stay on the subject, just talking about the workplace in a sense.
Yes.
It's pretty. I mean, I've seen it on average. A girl can do what the man is doing
If
at
they
the job.
choose to, yeah.
If they choose to.
But if they choose to, but that's the thing.
That's the
choice.
thing. Yeah, choice.
It's
Some
Because-
women don't want to. I get that.
They
and
will.
that's when the whole wage gap comes
Yep.
in and all that fake shit.
It's
Because
bullshit.
it still not goes down to choice to where the career you choose, the amount of hours you work, how
If you choose to have a baby or not.
to have a baby.
I
or
feel
not.
like women get shit on if they do a man's job, and I feel like women get shit on if they do not want to have kids.
Women usually get praised if they do a man's job. They get empowered.
Well, if you look at it,
Not by other women.
Not about, yeah.
By
What?
men, but not by other women.
Women empower each other all the time for doing shit. Hell,
they may not mean it, but they do it.
exactly.
Exactly. Like, you can tell when someone means
You
something.
see at the club, man, girl can twerk. All the other girls, hey,
Translate. And guess what, man? But in the back of their head, they be like, yes, they just disqualified themselves from the man that I want.
they cheering them on so they can get that man to be like, yeah, basically. But when it comes to the wage gap, women are now enrolled in colleges. More women have more power than ever. There are more women in colleges than men. Men are dropping out more, choosing to go. Even if a woman wanted to go into a blue collar job, let's take police officer for example, construction. She has a higher chance of getting in there than a regular guy because this beautiful thing that we call
Affirmative action.
affirmative action. I would get in there affirmative action worked for me and my brother simply because we're black minorities. It's easier for me to get a job as a police officer than your heterosexual white man. And that's just something that I just got. I mean, I'm not arguing about it. I mean, but shit, it's fucked up. But it's
the truth.
It's the truth, but it's fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta roll with it, you know. But
I think nothing that happens in the world today is fair between anybody.
Yeah, life isn't fair. I mean, it's not fair. I mean, it's not fair that good guy who might be awkward as shit and doesn't know how to talk to ladies. It's not fair that he's a fucking alone. But guess what? That's just the way it is. I mean,
yeah, I think, yeah.
It's life. That's tough.
Get your swag up.
Get your shit together.
It's awful. Bad, but
it's awful. But guess what? Ain't no lady really coming to save the day for his ass. I mean, you gotta be better as a man. It's tough.
You better go to church or get your shoe game right. No, man, them Sperry's don't work no more, homie.
Oh God, bro.
Did you say shoe game?
Yeah, get your shoe game, man. These girls.
No,
you don't have shoes on.
You don't have shoes.
I'm just that good, man. Pause, man.
Did you just snort?
No, I didn't just snort.
Man, fuck this shit. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it, man. They on my feet, man. We're just going to close it right there and there.
We need to close it.
Are you good? You got anything?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Am I getting you sick?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
I'm sick of y'all shit. Now.
Well, I'm sick of yours, so.
Oh.
We ain't do nothing to you.
We'll be right back after this.
Love you, Parker.
After this commercial break. Sorry, guys.
So much love.
We did nothing to you, okay?
Oh, well.
I love both
anyway,
of y'all.
Guys, thank y'all so much for.
Stupid.
Thank y'all
I'm
so
saying I love y'all, and you're over here saying stupid.
We're trying to get our comeback.
Yeah,
but anyways,
we can't let that shit slide.
Sorry.
With your
but
new
anyways,
shoes. Anyways, go ahead. I'm done.
We appreciate y'all both coming on. This has been a long time coming. We know we've been trying to get you on for a while, but we're so glad this episode happened. It's been a great episode. Y'all are the first.
Love it.
The first episode of 2024. Big milestone.
Don't y'all start with this TikTok bullshit.
Sorry, I had.
Already gotta deal with this shit enough.
I just smacked my mic.
Respectfully, of course.
She's like, no, I don't. What are you talking about?
Our employee might quit.
I'm so fucked after this episode.
I'm so cooked.
I'm so fucked.
Go subscribe to the YouTube channel and all that good stuff.
Make sure you sub.
All of our social medias and our ladies' social medias will be in the link down below, whether it be TikTok, Instagram, whichever they prefer. Probably not Snapchat, man.
No.
Absolutely not.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And remember, man, the truth hurts, man. You know?
The truth will set you free, but first it'll piss you off.
Absolutely, man.
Can I have a lot of hate after this?
Bye-bye, bitch.
Yeah, man.
That was great.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, my pants broke while I was at the mall. Wait, where were we at?
I don't know. It was fun.
And you're calling me ghetto.
My button popped off. My zipper. I couldn't find my button. It was lost in his car.
It was under my seat.
This camera's still